Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, sir.
Today, we're going to have a very solemn ceremony on our hallowed ground at Boise State. First thing I'd like to do is ask all people to turn off any radios, cell phones, beepers, anything that would detract from this service. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, a group of servicemen and women honor the veterans that are known only to God. They stand guard over the tomb of the unknown at Arlington National Cemetery. The tomb has been continuously patrolled since 1930. They march in front of the tomb in all kinds of weather. When they are asked why they do this, their answer was very simple. The men and women we are honoring deserve it, and they have earned it. Some people ask several questions about the tomb. How many steps do the guard march in front of the tomb? The answer is 21, alluding to the 21-gun salute, the highest honor that can be given to any military or foreign dignitary. How long does the guard hesitate after his steps when he faces the tomb? 21 seconds. Just like, and because of the answer of number one. Why are the guard's gloves wet? So he does not lose grip on the rifle. Why does the guard carry the rifle on the opposite shoulder when walking in front of the tomb? The rifle is to always be away from the tomb. How often do you change the guard? The guard is changed every 30 minutes. What are the physical limitations to be a tomb guard? The person that applies for a tomb guard must be 5'10", between 5'10" and 6'2". Their waist must not exceed 30 inches. There are some different requirements for women guards. Currently, there are 2 women tomb guards at Arlington National Cemetery. Other requirements for the guard are they must commit 2 years of their life to being a tomb guard. They live in the barracks under the tomb. They cannot drink alcohol on or off duty for the rest of their lives. They cannot swear in public for the rest of their lives. They cannot disgrace the uniform or the tomb in any way. After 2 years, the guard is given a pin to wear, signifying that he is a tomb guard. Currently, there are only 400 presently being worn. The guard must obey these rules for the rest of his life, or his pin is revoked. Their shoes are specially made. They have 6 thick soles to stop the heat and the cold from their feet. They have metal cleats on the side and the top in order to make a loud click when they halt. There may be no wrinkles on their uniform or lint on their uniform. The guards dress in front of a full-length mirror every day. They wear wool because it is the material that will hold the crease the longest. Their pants and belt are worn 2 sizes too small to maintain good posture. For the first 6 months that you're a tomb guard, you cannot talk to anyone nor watch TV. All of the duty time is spent studying the 175 notable people at Arlington National Cemetery. The guard must remember who they are and why they were interred there. Among the notables are President Taft, Joe Louis, the boxer, the Medal of Honor winner Audie Murphy, the most decorated soldier of World War II, and also he was an actor. It is also the final resting place for Mr. Francis Woodruff Buckles, a fellow West Virginian and the oldest, at the time, American World War I veteran. Every guard spends 5 hours a day getting his uniform ready to go on duty. The tomb has the following carvings. On the north side and south, there are 6 reeves. These reeves indicate 6 different battles of World War I. On the east of the tomb, there are 3 figures. This is the part of the tomb that most people do not see. There are 3 figures: peace, victory, and valor. Peace on the left, holding the dove in its left hand, while holding the right hand of victory. Valor on the right is holding a broken sword and his hand out to face victory. Victory in the middle is holding the hand of peace, extending an olive branch towards valor. The symbol denotes the sacrifice and courage that makes our righteous triumph. On the west of the tomb, there is an inscription. Here lies, in honored glory, an American soldier known but to God. In the back of the tomb, in the amphitheater, there's an inscription on the wall. Eternal rest grant them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them. In 2003, Hurricane Isabel approached Washington, D.C. The U.S. House and Senate took 2 days off in anticipation of the storm. The ABC News said they reported that the storm was dangerous and the hurricane, which was coming in. The military members assigned duty to the Guard were given permission to stop their duties. They all refused. Their answer was, respectfully, we decline. No way, sir. Soaked to the skin, marching in pelting tropical rain. They said the Guard was not just an assignment. It was the highest honor that was afforded them as servicemen. As I said, the tomb has been continuously guarded 24/7 since 1930. As you can see, it takes a special individual who believes in his country to guard the tomb. It makes the individual who is willing to give up personal pleasures and honor of the brave men who have sacrificed. Weather is not an issue for them. They do it because they feel it's an honor. As we've been talking here, you've watched your own Boys State guard our tomb. We will now have some wreath-laying ceremonies by our Boys State governor and some of his cabinet. The first wreath that will be presented will be the American Legion wreath, presented by the governor and the Secretary of State. The next will be the President of the Senate and the Speaker of the House. This is a wreath for the state of West Virginia. bets will be placed for our MIA and POW by the Adjutant General and the Commander of the National Guard. We will now have a military salute, a 21-gun salute to all of our fallen veterans, and followed by the playing of taps.
Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Fire. Ready. Fire. Bugler, recover.
You may be seated. Here at American Legion Boys State, we also have a national cemetery. This cemetery is in the back of the tomb. If you notice, there's a marker in front of each group of crosses. Each cross represents 1,000 West Virginians that perished in the wars. World War I, 1,820. World War II, 7,037. Korea, 1,388. Vietnam, 1,182. The rest are depicted for numerous battles, wars, Persian Gulf, Iraq, Afghanistan. The total number of West Virginians, 11,500, have perished in the war, fighting for our nation. Well, you've witnessed here, as I mentioned, your guard guarding the tomb. And as I told you, tomb guards get a pin after they've completed their duties. Your 3 guardsmen here will receive their pin for doing the tomb guard duties. Gentlemen, I thank you for your attention. This concludes our ceremony. You may now head to the Assembly Hall to complete the assembly. Thank you very much.